Hey everybody, I'm Recycled, and welcome back to Let's Play Elite Dangerous Horizons, a complete tutorial to materials and engineering. And now we resume our gameplay showing how I got to see and get access to Marco Qwent. We never picked up the slaves, so we're not in trouble for having them. And I wish you could help them. I wish you could pick up slaves that and rescue them and return them to a life of freedom. But you can't. If they're slaves, they're just slaves. They're not considered people. And I don't mean that because they're slaves, they're less than human. I mean that the game actually refers to them as slaves, and they are an item called slaves, and they will always be an item called slaves. They're not people that happen to be slaves. They are literally slaves. Okay, reputation please. Yeah, take that jet, Kimura. Your security sucks. And it wasn't enough. I thought surely this would be enough. No, of course it wasn't. Wow, that is a lot of units of grain for one stupid reputation. Okay, well obviously we'll do these. Aimless? Aimless is a exploration rank. Yeah, we're almost out of the harmless category. Let's go do these things. And I think, didn't we pick up? That is why my well, we'll be coming back. Just get out of my way. Whatever, you're too slow. Let's go here. Yeah, I accidentally accepted modular terminals as a mission reward. Modular terminals are actually needed for one of the engineers. I don't remember who. But I think you need more than 12. I'll look it up real quick. Oh, you know. Well, I looked it up, and it turns out it's actually Marco Qwent, which is great, because everything we're doing right now is for that purpose. We made it here. Do we know where to go? We don't. Let's try using the scanner. Even though we're right next to the star, it would be trivial to scan the beacon. But basically, you use the scanner, and then you just zoop around until you see mission thingy. And it would be based on a planetary body, so it could be, it wouldn't be an asteroid cluster. It wouldn't be a high metal content world because those aren't landable, I think. It wouldn't be a rocky ice world. It must be one of these. Imagine flying it. I guess what they mean is like you wouldn't want to fly, you'd rather ride on a fleet carrier. Where are the rocky bodies? They must be in a orbit of the, I don't know. Well, clearly it's something. High grade emissions. Nice. It is a high metal content world. We already know about all those things. There's a damn Earth-like world here. We want to scan that. And so, I guess we'll just scan everything until we find it. HGEs. Yeah, we already know about those. The only thing that we don't know about is these transient signal sources. So we have to scan all those. Man, there's a lot of HGEs around here. God, there's a lot of HGEs. Probably nothing useful around here. Is mostly federal space. It'll all be core dynamics composites and proprietary composites, most likely. Okay, we scanned everything. We scanned literally everything. Yeah, it's a federal system. Well, we got some Imperials too. Okay, so it's a POI. So basically, since we scanned everything, then it should be here. But it's not. I don't know, man. I will tell you though, we're definitely gonna have to go and scan that Earth-like. No, I don't want to go to Imagine Flying out here. I want to get the beacon, man. But I didn't want to scroll all the way up. Yeah, so we scanned everything with the FSS until there was nothing left to scan. But we didn't find the mission objective. Okay, so now we know it's actually a 3 alpha. It's not a POI. They said POI, it ain't no POI. It's a body. A landable body. Alright. It's over there. Okay, so I just want to check. If we scan this, doesn't look like anything. Pick 3... Planet 3? 3 Bravo? Alpha. Features none. But it has that little mark by it. It looks pink. It doesn't look yellow. Normally they look yellow. Or white. It looks purple. Okay. So I guess you can use the frequency scanner, but the problem is if the target is like a sub-target, like in this case it's the moon of a planet, then you have to actually scan and zoom in enough to see the moon. Otherwise, you won't notice that it's colored funny to show you it's actually a mission objective. And it doesn't say this is our mission objective. Right? This ain't that Earth-like, right? No, it's a high metal content. We don't need to scan it. We just need to get close. We can see all kinds of things. Search zone on the far side. You can go really fast because it's on the wrong side. We can slow down quickly with the planetary effects. Actually, I have the throttle pinned. You can't really tell. I'm trying to go fast. It's not happening. We're just above the drop in. Oh, we got to move. And it went somewhere else. We need to turn. It looks like it moved super heckin' far away. Yep. You wouldn't want to have dropped in and had to fly 200 kilometers with your thrusters. That would suck. You'd never do it. You'd escape the planet and use your frame shift drive. But by getting it to wiggle around before we went down, we saved ourselves the trouble. Alright, this time when it moves, it's not going to go so far. And it's dark. It's going crazy. Oh, there it is. It happened to actually be where we're going. We're trying to scan a beacon here. Okay, but when we do that, after we bump the ground a little bit, okay, then we're going to want to... Is this the one? It doesn't say. But it's an Epsilon Eridani. Or Eridani. I heard this book. Did you read an audiobook? It was the Bobulus trilogy or whatever. And in the first book, the guy pronounces it Eridani. But then later on, he says Eridani. And I was like, did you do that on purpose? And if so, why? But they never did an AMA or anything. Otherwise, it'd totally be like Eridani, Eridani. What's the difference? So now I'm self-conscious about how I pronounce it. What I want to know, are we here? We are here. So target that. Okay, so when we do this, yeah, then we can high wake immediately. That's awesome. I'm pulsing my thrust forward controls. That's why my thrusters are going crazy like that. Because it's trying to counter the not thrusting forward to make me stop. That's a flight assistance. The drones do not like it. They have not disturbed.
Incoming message. Incoming mission message.
Those planetary turrets are really strong. They can hurt you real bad.
Cannot comply.
Oh, but my stuff's out.
Drive charging.
Alright, we'll be on our way. I want to know how Google says it. These are just opinions.
Epsilon Eridani.
Say it again, there's a long video.
Epsilon Eridani.
I don't believe you.
Epsilon Eridani.
I don't like it. What about this one?
Incoming mission critical message.
Really? I'm gonna get busted for stealing content. It has to sound shitty. I'm holding my phone in my hand. What happened? I know that was successful, but I need to know about this one. Yeah, it's in the, you know what body it's on? Acting like, oh, we don't know where our own installation is. You don't know where your settlement is, but it's your settlement, and you don't know where it is? That's one thing that sucks about fleet carriers. There's so many of them, sometimes so close to a star that they look like beacons, where beacons used to be. It used to be if you saw a thing you could target near a star, it was always a nav beacon. But now it could be a fleet carrier. So you have to use the contacts panel to select the actual beacon. Or just select everything like crazy until you find the one that's actually the beacon. Yeah, and I heard like
Incoming mission critical message.
called it like a tin hat conspiracy theory on Lave Radio.
Frameshift drive
At least one person thinks the reason why they nerfed diamond mining so badly was because it was paying out so good. But it wasn't because they wanted to piss the players off. It was because the players were using the proceeds from mining the egg to buy fleet carriers, and then the fleet carriers were clogging up the whole works. Why are we going so slow? Can't speed up. All right. Well, anyway. Yep. I don't want to orbit. I just want to go there. What, now we can move? That's weird. And it does make sense. I believe it. But I also know that the amount of fleet carriers that they allowed in any one system seem to vary based on the system. But if there were too many fleet carriers in one system, for some reason some systems let more fleet carriers in, then it would make the Xbox crash. And PlayStation, I guess, and Xbox couldn't handle it. It's so you'd enter a system and the console would just crash. And my PC could do it. My PC has lots of memory though. So eventually I could do it, but man, it was really laggy and stuff. And I remember there was it was especially egregious in one system one time, and I Googled it and went to the Frontier forum for submitting technical problems. And there was some guy there saying my Xbox is crashing on this system. It was the cell system for diamonds from the egg. And I counted them. There were 131 fleet carriers in that system. And so I just added my my 2 cents to that thread. And maybe they read it and they were like, this has gone far enough. And that's the reason why the whole nerf happened. Hey, don't lay it all on me. I don't really know that. And you don't know that either. But it's on... Really? Goldstein's rock. It's obviously under the surface, which means it's on the other side. How come it's showing up like it's on this side? It should show it's on the other side. Yeah, there's 131 freaking fleet carriers in that system. And that was causing quite a bit of lag. Whenever you enter the system, it took forever to actually move. Whenever you frame shifted, you got the endless blue tunnel for minutes at a time. And sometimes you even got disconnected with Moav adder and stuff like that. So it's no wonder it was bringing consoles to their knees. You can barely do it on a PC. That Painite still pays pretty good. For a while I used to mine Painite before I started mining diamonds. That was before the whole egg thing. I used to mine with lasers diamonds after I learned that diamonds were profitable because they were mapped. Really? This whole planet is Goldstein's rock. Are you kidding me? What are we doing? Oh. Alright. Yeah, the reason why it was showing me Goldstein's rock was right in front of me is because it was. This planet is Goldstein's rock. Well, yeah, I guess in the context of space, it is a rock. But it's kind of special for a rock, don't you think? It's like kind of big. Alright, I'm feeling lucky. We're just going for it. We're almost going too fast. I'm gonna go here. Yeah, one thing you can do while you're gliding, you can actually use your yaw, and that won't cause you to red out or black out. Because when you use your pitch, you can red out and black out from the G-force. Which I learned due to... There was a glitch at one point. There's a video on YouTube of it where someone got dirty drives on their thrusters, and there was some glitch in the game that let them get it over and over and over until their thrusters were super duper. And they upgraded their thrusters, and their thrusters were so good that whenever they moved their ship, they would go faster than light. And when they boosted, they went super duper fast, and the G-force was so extreme that they were, well, yeah, it's a building. Are we not doing a scan? It's a planetary scan, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we need to get to that thing. Alright, but when we leave, we're gonna go see our lawyer again. In Wolf 359. Alright. But we can't see it from here, so we'll have to target the planet. Alright. In low wake first. So you have to get really darn close to it. I guess the idea is they want to make sure you're in the trespass zone when you do it.
Message. Incoming mission critical message. Trespass zone cleared. Bounty incurred.
Yeah. The police are coming after me.
Under attack.
Yeah, they're shooting at me.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. That is the... No. Actually, you know what?
Ready to engage.
Cancel that. You're not
Flight
boiling
assist
anything.
off.
This person is wanted for crimes. I am adrift. I can't shoot them because my
Incoming mission critical message.
laser.
Flight assist off. Target shields offline.
Screw you, dude. 11% hull. You think you're getting away? Their materials exploded. Hey, I got promoted. Cool. I got an email. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't animate very much. It's a pretty crappy rank, I guess. Yeah, we want to leave, but we can't see the thing, so we're gonna... Yeah, that was way too much damage for you. Yeah, your butt kicked. Vipers, especially Viper Mark IIIs, are very soft. They are not big ships. They cannot have very strong hulls. They can't have a lot of shields. They're just so tiny. The Viper Mark III strategy for fighting should be just not to get hit. They're extremely maneuverable. And they can be very, very fast. So fast, in fact, that no other ship can keep up with them. 932 meters per second. They can be. Although, Viper going 932 meters per second wouldn't have any weapons. As a necessity. I found out they can have a form of shields. Because I built one. Yeah. They can have shields. Not very strong ones, mind you. Not good shields.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright. Yeah, Viper Mark IV is the tough one. I can see a Viper Mark IV coming at you. That's probably about like a vulture or something. Somewhere between a vulture and a fertile ants, I guess. Pretty tough little ship. Yeah, it's no wonder everyone procrastinates on getting engineering done. There's so much work that goes into it. I mean, look at all the missions I had to do just to get the Sirius permit. That's just to talk to the guy. And then, when we talk to him, we already know, I found out, he's going to ask us to bring modular terminals.
Romeo, Echo, Charlie. Permission is required.
I'm in trouble.
Procedures can begin, Commander.
I committed a crime?
Set course for landing pad 18.
Alright, let's go slow.
Shields offline.
Silent.
Silent running.
I committed a crime against the Hutton truckers, apparently, at some point.
We've lost communication with your ship, Commander. Please run a systems check.
It must have been that time that they were holding hostages? That's absurd. Why were the Hutton truckers holding hostages? I'm not sure exactly what happened here.
Landing gear deployed.
Right, but... a bounty buy... Oh no, that's a bounty to collect. Okay. Oh, and a bounty from... It doesn't say why. Okay, one of the illegal things that we did recently offended the Hutton Truckers Cooperative. So So apparently one of the facilities that we infiltrated actually belonged to them. And if we had our shields back when we landed, then don't charge very fast. Hey, these shields. I modified these shields. Not fully modified, because we haven't met the engineer to do that yet. That's a guy in Laxac. It is a bi-weave, and it is fast charge, so that's as fast as it's ever going to charge. Man, not very fast. Alright.
Landing completed. Ground crew dispatched. Station
So,
facilities are at your disposal.
when you've got a bounty, that's when you can go and talk to the police and get sent to prison. Do not do that. Instead, go to the law office. And get that paid for. Okay, so now we no longer have a bounty on our head. Did we do it again? Oh yeah, no, this isn't the place we're getting missions from. Does this place have a... No, they don't have Sirius here. What was that? It says I have anonymous access.
Detachment confirmed.
But I
Depart
don't.
safely from the station.
Loading gate retracted.
Someone's coming in. They're waiting to come in. No, it's actually the police. Well, don't scan me. But if you did scan me, I haven't done anything wrong. But the game was glitching a second ago, saying that I had anonymous access when I didn't. What are we doing? I need to set an itinerary. No! I want to open the map.
You are now clear of station perimeter.
That'd be the
Safe travel.
dumbest thing to do. To actually go through the trouble of doing a mission and then just abandoning it before I turned it in. God, the horror. I don't even want to think about that. It's because of interface glitch.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's get to Davy Dock. Yeah, I'm sure this still wasn't enough. But we do know that we need modular terminals.
Fuel scooping complete.
Boy, he wants a lot of modular terminals. Well, if we get there and we don't have enough modular terminals, we actually can deliver the ones we do have. It's already enabled. Okay. We can dump the modular terminals that we have, and then come back with the modular terminals required later on. So we don't have to carry around these modular terminals. Or alternatively, we could do some missions and get the rest of the modular terminals. Of course, I don't have any in-game way of knowing how many we'll need, but I do believe it's an even 30. Don't take that as gospel. I don't know. You can look it up right now by looking on Inara, on the engineer's page for Marco Qwent. Because I know you're watching this video in your browser. You have no excuse not to look it up and instead to assume that what I said is true. I mean, I'm telling you, I don't know if it's true. I just want these to stop glowing. That's what I want. We're constantly getting that extra boost through the structure here. Shall give me authorization. If I can slow down a little bit. Reputation, please. Didn't offer us any modular terminals. Okay, it looks like we need about one more mission. Oh, 1,000,000 credits. That's a lot of credits. But you know what? We got it. We got you covered. That's good for 2 reputation points.
Incoming
And we did it. We've done it. We've finally done it. Oh, goodness. Finally. 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 We got our permanent acquisition opportunity, but we can't select it. Okay. In this case, just quit to the menu. Or actually, no. Close the mission board and open it back up. Yeah, that did it. Alright, I'll do anything. Now the perfect mission for this would be a mail going to the Sirius system, but in actuality, we just got the permit. Okay. Now I already know we need some modular terminals to bring to Marco Qwent. Finally, we can go here.
landing gear retracted.
Yeah, I know we need modular terminals. But I don't have them. I'm gonna run a search on AGGGHHH to see if anyone's selling them, but probably not. Okay, what I found out,
4, 3,
as I already knew, modular terminals are not available as a commodity per se, but that doesn't stop players from selling them if they want. Now, normally I would think that modular terminals, kind of like the meta alloys, would probably be something that did we scanned all, yeah, we scanned this planet. All right. Would be one of those things that players hold on to and don't let you buy.
3, 2, 1.
But it's possible that they might sell them. Maybe someone's getting these and reselling them. Maybe they're filling their fleet carrier with stuff for resale at a huge markup and a 1,000% markup. Maybe. There's a lot of these things over here. I'm actually gonna scoot. Do we make it here?
Frameshift drive operating.
Looking for a fleet carrier. Whiskey 1 Zulu, 23 Zulu. We didn't make it.
Frameshift
We had to keep
drive
going.
charging.
Okay, we're gonna have great fuel mileage on the way there. We gotta be careful we don't accidentally turn
4,
so far that we head in as a white dwarf. Then we'll just fill up our fuel tank and look for Whiskey 1 Zulu, 23
fuel
Zulu.
scooping.
Hudson Embassy.
Fuel scooping complete.
Does the game tell you? Docking access. All. Okay, yeah, I'm allowed to go there. Great. So it's not necessary to actually fly up to a fleet carrier and be told that you're not allowed to land. If you simply look at it in the navigation menu, it would tell you docking access. It would say friends only or something. So that would have saved me some grief before if I had known that, but I just found out just now. So hopefully that excuses me from making that rant earlier about people who had meta alloys but refused to sell them to needy players who just needed one stupid meta alloy for the very first engineer, Felicity Farseer. Especially now that Operation Ida has been completed, there's no more damage stations. Are we on impact warning? Of course we are. Is it on this side? It is! Oh, just barely. Wait, what happened? Something weird happened. Oh, there it is.
See you out there, Commander. Let us know if you'd like to dock.
Yes, yes, yes. Let me dock.
Docking protocol.
Yes, I'm allowed to dock. Thank you so much. Yeah, the reason why I thought
Gear deployed.
this particular fleet carrier would let me buy the modular terminals is because it had the price updated extremely recently. You can stop scanning me. taking damage.
Contact
What are you doing?
confirmed. Commence shutdown. Enjoy
Yeah,
your stay
and
with
the price was jacked all the way to oblivion. The very highest price available. Can I offload these? Yeah, okay, I'll give you some money. Person who owns the fleet carrier. And I sell these limpets. I think I get full price for those limpets, even though there's a tariff. Maybe they steal some of the money from the sale, and you don't get it quite as high a price. Okay, but anyway, we come here. I think I only need 30. I'm not allowed. I am allowed to buy 18, I think. I think that's how many he needs, and we only have 32 capacity. And I just realized I left my AFM on one of those
launch.
stations.
You have this.
AFMs are not really that hard to find. I'm just gonna not go back for it. If I... I mean, should I go back for it? I should go back for it. Because,
We'll see you soon, Commander.
yeah, if I had a fleet carrier, then I would just order the module to be delivered to my fleet carrier. Because fleet carrier is a place that you return to a lot, it would make sense. And it would just come to my fleet carrier wherever it happened to be. But I don't. I don't have a fleet carrier. I mean, I guess I could order it to my main fleet carrier, but I don't even remember where that is. I didn't set a bookmark. Use EDDB to find it. No, I don't need to scoot. Continue on your way to Procyon. I mean, it's not like a rare AFM or anything. Well, it is around these crappy stations. They've never seen a Class 2A AFM in their life. Wow, so fancy. They only have 1E AFMs. Okay, so if I can just remember where my thing is. The people that told us to go on that mission, they were at Davy Dock. Yeah. Boy, that mission was ridiculous, huh? Had to steal hostages from the hatch of a ship. It looks almost like we're on a collision. So if you look at the orientation of the station where you're going, you can vaguely guess if you're going to collide with the planetary body that it's orbiting. So like if we were going there and it looked like this, then almost undoubtedly you'd crash into the planet. Because that means that if the station is facing toward the planet, then you'd be arriving from the vector that the planet is in. And I forgot to scan that Earth flag. You know, I'm sure one of the places that we stopped has been an expansion. I need to sell my exploration data, but I can't sell it here because my data's from here. I don't want to make a special trip to a place just to sell exploration data. It seems like sort of a waste of time. We're not locked in. Right. For the quick draw. Yeah, this one's often cockeyed. They're supposed to be... Yeah, we still got it. They're supposed to be, What? Oh, okay. Completely disoriented. Yeah, they're supposed to be like where they're facing the body they're orbiting, I think. And generally they are, more or less. They're generally within like 90 degrees of that vector. Yeah, I gotta get outfitting. But I guess maybe one day they'll fix it so that they actually do orbit with the door facing centrally the body they're orbiting. But right now, you hardly see that. Okay, so one of the stored modules I have is my... Really? I stored my 3A... No, it's in Kuhn. Okay. And this AFM is right here. So we can transfer it to replace this Hatchbreaker limpet controller that I don't want. And we could sell this stupid 1E piece of crap. Alright. Yeah, this 3A frameshift drive that's highly modified... slightly modified. If we ever fly a ship with a 3A frameshift drive, I think my adder had one of those, but I needed money, so I actually sold my adder. I don't have any other ship, so it would have been a good replacement for it. All right, let's get out of here and let's go meet Mr. Qwent. Professor Qwent. Well, he's also Mr. Qwent. Oh, going fast. Watch out. Alright, I did not hit the Type 7 that was coming in. Okay, he's so far away. We can't even see him. But he's, around here somewhere. We learned about him. Am I doing this the right way? You gained access to Marco because you were invited by the Sirius Corporation. You need to be invited by the Sirius Corporation. They won't consider it unless you're friendly with them. What? They are. Okay. I know where you live, dude. Okay, so we met the prerequisites, but we still don't know exactly where he is. I happen to know where he is, so we're just gonna go there because we met the prerequisites. And so I'm pretty sure if we go there and we met the prerequisites, then he should let us in. He never sent us an email saying, hey, come on by. So maybe we screwed up. Like, these are engineers that we've already unlocked and they're willing to work for us. These are engineers that we know about, but they never agreed to work for us. You gained access to Marco Qwent because you were invited by the Sirius Corporation. Well, the thing is, I have the permit. So unless there's some extra thing that I have to do for Sirius, like there would be a mission called access, or what do they call it? Access. They would call it engineer access permission opportunity or something. And you'd have to do a mission that would get you the invitation to the engineer. But I don't think there's anything like that. I think you just know about the engineer. I mean, how you usually find them. Yeah, usually you find those little wrenches, nuts on the map. And that's how you know there's an engineer there. We never got one for Qwent. But yeah, I'm an ally. So I think that we're qualified, but for whatever reason, that checkbox never got ticked. I mean, they better let me in. I got these modular terminals. They're not super easy to find. Yeah, I know where you live, Marco. I'm coming for you. Better roll out the damn red carpet. Oh, so we found the planet, but we never found Marco's base. I know you're down there. O'Brien Vision is here. What the heck? I wonder if this is one of those things where you just have to restart the game. I think it is. Let's quit to the menu. Yeah, we... At one point we had to leave the mission board and come back. Okay, I left the game and come back and... Oh, no. I had to look this up. It'd be easier for the ship to orbit if I had the right way facing towards the source of the gravity pulling me down. Right?
Abrupt video ending for Elite this time. This video is just too long to post at once, so I'm cutting it here. If you've been watching, thanks. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.